I'm Batman. Experience tranquility.
What's up YouTube? Today we're going to be looking at the Mcfarlane Toys Snyder Cut Batman. Right out of the packaging I can already see a frustration.
No, God!
The problem when leaving an action figure like that in the packaging is the warping. And just afraid that it might be the case here. Hopefully it's not. So here are the accessories that it comes with. We have a standard Mcfarlane stand for DC figures. And we have the collectible card with the Ben Affleck Batman. And just the one accessory that he has is the Batarang. McFarlane Toys always does this with their figures. Todd, why do you do this? You could have just give us an extra head or maybe an extra hand. Maybe a fist would do. But we just a Batarang. It could have give us maybe a grappling hook or the gun that he comes with in the movie. I'll be happy with that. But no. The gun or the grappling hook is included in the platinum version of this Batman where he has his goggles up. And why do you have to make it so rare? That is what he uses all the time. But I guess with the price point, I can't complain too much. I mean, look at this detail of what McFarlane is giving us for just $20 figure. I mean, in Filipino pesos, it's around $1,300 or around that amount. Probably get it cheaper or much more expensive than that in Lazada or Shopee. But anyway, look at the detail here. These are soft goods, but they look sharp. Texture on the cape looks like a real cloth. They even got details underneath, and that's his Batfleck butt. So this is also great for customizers out there, because even if you remove the cape, you can still use this body for something else. Maybe you want to create a Grim Knight Batman of your own or something. I don't know. The sole on his feet. You see standard holes there for the stand. And I like the detail too. They place details on the soles as well. Moving on to articulation, so his head can tilt that much. And on the other side, I have to apologize for the lighting. You know, I don't have enough budget yet for this, so must click that like, subscribe to support this channel.
Just do it!
I must say that is a good head tilt. He looks up very good. Ooh, that is sharp. That is sharp. It looks down fairly decent as well. I like that. The platinum version of this, or they call it chase version, he had his goggles up. Personally, I think we could just maybe add that to the packaging and maybe boost the amount for just additional 500 pesos. I think that would be better than just having to buy another figure just for that head. And to rub salt to the wound, they actually created another version of that that's just also a regular version but with an unmasked head. Nice range of motion of the joint here. It's way past 90 degrees, and that is really great. Uh, I think that's just about what you can do, a real person can do. You have a double jointed elbow, and it's great. It's great. It's more than what you can expect. It's more than what I expect out of this sculpt. And I hear some others complaining about this huge ball joint for the wrist. Personally, for me, it does its function, and I'm good with that as long as it can do what it's intended to do. You can configure it to go sideways or up and down. Nice bicep swivel. It can go around 360 degrees, then I'm good with that. There's also a butterfly joint here. It's just a floating piece. Personally, I feel it's a little bit on the loose side, but that's okay. It can still hold the pose. You can see it there, the floating piece. So there's two joints on the abs, one on the just below the chest, and then the other one just below the waist. And both of them you can turn 360 degrees. The upper ball joint goes back that far, and then goes forward that far. Not much forward. The sculpture here on the abs hinders the articulation when you go forward. So doing an ab crunch, you must use the lower ball joint just below the waist. That helps a little bit, but still not that much. He goes back more than he does forward. And that's about it. Let's move on to the leg joint. He has a great range. As you can see here, he can kick fairly high. Probably can do the splits. You can see the ratchet joint here underneath. So that's how the joints of Mcfarlane are being created. Most of their figures has the same type of joint. I've seen the same type of joint in NECA figures and the NECA turtles. They have the same type of joint, but I guess the only difference here is the diaper here is a soft material, so it doesn't get in the way of the articulation. Double jointed knee has good range as well. It's more than what you'd expect. It can also swivel a little bit on this joint before it pops out. So you can see here an opportunity to see the joint here. So I guess it can be removable. This is great for customization. So I managed to put it back. So it's tight enough. It's gonna stay there, hopefully. So again, it swivels a little bit, but just a little bit. I wish they could incorporate a thigh cut here like what they do on Hasbro on the Marvel Legends figures. The foot can go down that far and then go up that far. There's a foot joint or a foot hinge, like a stubby toe hinge. So they've improved the foot articulation here. Basically, it's just a peg that is angled forward, and the feet was just plugged in there. So for some size comparisons, here he is beside the Marvel Legends Hulk. You can see the size difference here. Batman is a very large figure. He's around 7-inch, and the Hulk is a large figure compared to normal average Marvel Legends scale. Now here is beside another Mcfarlane figure. He scales better with Geralt of Rivia from The Witcher. That's a good scale. And here with the smaller Marvel Legends figure, the Ultimate Spider-Man. I think this would still work because Spider-Man is just a kid. But placing Captain America beside them, he just dwarfs Captain America. Now this next, I want to see this. I just recently watched the Ninja Turtles versus Batman movie, and I would really like to shoot some action poses with these figures. So that is it for the Mcfarlane Snyder cut Ben Affleck Batman. Uh, Overall, I love the figure. The details are great. Articulations on some point can do better, but in a price point, I guess it could do. It's a great figure that doesn't hurt the wallet that much. I just wish we could have added a little bit more accessories, extra hands or extra heads. That would be much better. So see you again next time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, hit the notification bell. Help support this channel. Thank you so much.